2 is the serious, and 3 is the ladies' take on the original. And of course, if you're wanting to get more than one, if you're wanting to stock up 2 or 3 of this one, or you're wanting to get one of each, you only have to pay a budget pay of £7.50 per payment. They're in stock, they're ready to be shipped out here. I believe this is amongst Perry's best work ever, and that's why these have done so well. But also remember as well, these are excellent presents, even if you're not sure about yourself having them. I think if you know they like an oud fragrance, if you know they like something upmarket and really stylish, it's 90ml of long-lasting eau de parfum. Straight away, 10 people shot in there. Why? Because we're so much lower than we normally are. It's really heavy. It's replicating a champagne cork at the top. You've originally in their Savile Row shop, the original one, they are not going to want a box standard packaging. They're going to have something that stands out.
Well, it had to match the Savile Row store, which was a small. All the stores down there are small but opulent. So when he had that store, yeah, you're absolutely right. And Perry, if you're new to us, Perry's a man that supplies most of our fragrances, and so we got him to partner with William Hunt. And you don't get this opportunity a lot because most high-end couture or big brand names don't necessarily want to go mass market. And
the 60 and the 70 pounds, but also as well, it's an individual one. If everybody else is wearing, I don't know, Invictus, if everyone else is wearing Hermes or Chanel, try and just treat yourself to. For a tenner, for an eau de parfum of 100ml, you can't go wrong.
Right, that's it on the fragrances. We've got a hand
diagnosed with my lupus because my hands were seizing up this in the mornings if I had time. But for anybody that's at home suffering with arthritis and rheumatism, etc., it's not gonna cure your condition, sadly. But if it's going to relieve, if you normally sit there with one hand and massage your joints and your
own terms and so much cheaper. Right, thank you, wife.
Yeah, thank you, Kate. That's really summed it all up. Yeah. And that's from someone that has done it at the classes with the big machinery. So she could have been like, yeah, well, it's not hard. Yeah, she's singing the praises of something when she's used the professional ones too.
I've dropped the handles down, so now you're going to put your flat hand, you're going to do the same exercise, put flat hands on the pads, and then you're going to try it that way. You might find this easier, you might find this harder, I don't know. So the resistant bands do the work. When she lifts her knees, that's where the challenge really starts. Oh. Yeah, they were. $59.99.
That's harder.
That's harder, is it?
Oh gosh,
yes. You've got flat palms. Oh, she can't do that for as long. See how little time she can do it for. That's your exercise. It's not regime, it's not repetition, it's stretching. So anybody can do it, and the older you get, the more people in their older years that are trying yoga and Pilates and benefiting. My own nan, long gone now.
Don't put her on this, for goodness sake.
At 85, she was doing yoga.
Was she?
Right? And at 85, she could bend double without bending her knees and touch the floor. And I've never been able to do that. At 85, she could do it. The minute she stopped doing it, she lost all mobility, and that's where they're very expensive, but they cost a fortune.
But you also need to have the room to put them. You need to have an exercise room, a gym, or your garage or something, and most of us don't have that, do we?
You ready to... okay.
One more.
We'll do it from behind on all fours. So if you could put your hands on your pads behind you...
I'll never manage this.
And so,
my word.
bum down first of all, and then you're going to lift your bum up when you get into position. Okay. So pads on there, you're going to push as far as you can. When you've pushed up, only then lift your bum up. So get into your comfortable position. When you're ready, if your feet are sturdy, lift your backside up. Okay. The cool workout
I'm not very far, but I can feel that. Blimey.
So she's got to hold with her arms, so she's feeling it there without a shadow of a doubt. You can see the quivering. She's got to hold the resistance there, and her stomach she's holding up in position as well. So she's getting an ab workout. Her backside's probably tensing, and the biceps and the triceps are being worked out there. How long can she hold it? She's managed about 20 seconds.
That's all. I can feel it, and my biceps in particular, and my biceps aren't strong, my wrists aren't strong.
How high can you get your bum?
I don't want to go flying.
See, so there's the challenge. There's the challenge. How high can you get your bum? These are the exercises.
My bum wasn't half clenched. I wasn't going to offer for you to feel. But honestly, that was clenched. This was clenched. That's brilliant for your biceps. What's this muscle here? That was going as well.
Your arm.
Another one, an arm muscle. Oh, me.
Hold on there. You're going to come up one side, and when you get into position, you're then going to try and lift. So as far as you can go, and then you're going to lift one leg and push as far as you can, and hold in position. So that works out one side of the body. And again, it's now how long she can hold it for. It's not about repetition, it's about how long you can hold it for. Pilates, yoga by the very nature are stretch exercises. She's doing quite well on it.
It's the right buttock actually that is working there.
Is
I can feel it. I know I haven't raised my knee up, I'm still on my knee. But I think if I was to raise my knee up, it's going to be a bit
Well, you'd fall over.
I'd fall over, yeah. I'm just getting that strength in.
But now I can see you starting to quiver now.
Yeah.
Your right hand and right hand core part of the body, so it's working out across ways. You would then switch to the other side, and you would do the other side on there.
My right buttock there was really going.
Yeah.
Really going.
Yeah, she's red in the face by the very nature that she's exercising, but she's not, is she? You're watching what I'm watching. She's just stretching. No impact.
But I don't make any stretching.
Less injuries is what my wife's discovered from doing this kind of exercise versus any other. If you're knocking on in years and you want more mobility for longer, honestly, try something like this. It's so easy to do, in a sense, because there's no impact. You don't have to leave the house. You can do it in any weather, and you can tuck it under your settee when you're not using it. Lilac and black available. Dial now to get in and get yours. Ring the number now. 5 payments of 12. And there she is. Go on. How are you feeling?
Well, do you know what? That one is the most effective for the bum. Well, no, I think actually also the one where I was going backwards. But I now feel, having done more exercises than a couple